What if one day your access to clean water just disappears? Imagine being off-grid, stranded, or facing an emergency where bottled water and modern filters are nowhere to be found. How will you survive? The answer might be closer than you think. In this video, we reveal how you can build a powerful DIY off-grid water filter using only natural materials, sand, gravel, charcoal, and more, that you can find almost anywhere. This simple but effective method can turn dirty, unsafe water into clean, drinkable water without electricity or chemicals. Don't get caught unprepared! Knowing this skill could save your life or someone else's. Stay tuned, because what you're about to learn is a game changer for anyone who values safety, independence, and survival. You don't want to miss this essential guide to clean water off the grid. Why? When you live off-grid or in an emergency, clean water is very important. But sometimes, you don't have access to clean water from taps or stores. This is where a DIY off-grid water filter can help you. It uses natural materials to clean dirty water so you can drink safely. Why do you need this filter? Because dirty water can have harmful bacteria, dirt, and other bad things that can make you sick. Buying bottled water all the time is expensive and not always possible in remote places. So, making your own water filter is cheap and useful in emergencies. Also, using natural materials means you don't need chemicals or electricity. This is good for the environment and for people who want to live a simple life close to nature. You can make this filter anywhere, anytime, with things you can find around you. In short, a DIY off-grid water filter is a smart way to get clean water without depending on stores or machines. It keeps you safe, saves money, and helps the planet. That's why learning to make this filter is very important. Materials to make a DIY off-grid water filter. You need some natural materials. These are easy to find and cheap. Here are the main things you will need. Sand. Helps catch small dirt and particles from the water. Use clean, fine sand for the best result. Gravel is small stones that help hold the sand and keep water flowing smoothly. It also removes bigger dirt pieces. Charcoal is very good at removing bad smells, chemicals, and impurities. You can use charcoal from a campfire or buy activated charcoal. Cloth or coffee filter, you need something to cover the top and stop large debris from entering the filter. A clean cloth or coffee filter works well. Container, use a plastic bottle, bucket, or any container to build your filter in. It should hold all the materials and let water pass through easily. These materials work together to clean the water step by step. You don't need anything complicated or expensive. Just natural things you can find near you. Steps making your DIY off-grid water filter is simple. Follow these easy steps to build it. Prepare the container. Take a clean plastic bottle or bucket. If using a bottle, cut off the bottom part so you can fill it with materials. Add cloth layer. Place a clean cloth or coffee filter at the bottom or neck of the container. This stops the materials from falling out but lets water pass through. Add charcoal. Put a layer of crushed charcoal on top of the cloth. Charcoal helps remove bad smells and chemicals from the water. Add sand layer. Add a thick layer of fine, clean sand above the charcoal. Sand filters out small dirt and particles. Add gravel layer. On top of the sand, add a layer of small gravel stones. Gravel catches bigger dirt and stops sand from mixing with the water surface. Once all layers are in place, your filter is ready to use. Pour dirty water slowly from the top, and clean water will come out from the bottom or the other side. Remember, water may not be 100% pure, so boil or treat it if possible after filtering. Layering is very important for your DIY off-grid water filter to work well. Each material has a special job, and putting them in the right order helps clean water better. Start with the cloth or coffee filter at the very bottom or neck of your container. This keeps all the materials inside while letting water pass through. Next, add a thick layer of charcoal. Charcoal helps remove bad smells, chemicals, and tiny impurities. It acts like a purifier for the water. After charcoal, add a thick layer of fine sand. Sand traps small dirt particles and other tiny things floating in the water. On top of the sand, put a layer of gravel or small stones. Gravel catches bigger pieces of dirt and stops sand from getting disturbed when you pour water. Make sure each layer is clean and thick enough to do its job properly. Usually, gravel should be the thickest layer, followed by sand, then charcoal. When water passes through these layers, it becomes much cleaner and safer to drink. Proper layering makes the filter work faster and better. Testing after building your DIY off-grid water filter. It is important to test it to make sure it works well. Here's how you can do simple testing first. Pour some dirty water slowly into the top of your filter. Make sure to pour gently so the water passes through all layers properly. Collect the filtered water from the bottom or side of your container. Look at the water carefully. It should be clearer than before, with less dirt and particles. Next, smell the filtered water. If the bad smell is gone or reduced, that means the charcoal is working well. If you want to be sure the water is safe to drink, boil the filtered water after filtering. This kills any remaining germs or bacteria. If the water still looks dirty or smells bad, check your filter layers. Maybe the sand or charcoal is dirty or not enough. You can clean or replace the materials and try again. Testing your filter regularly helps you know when it needs cleaning or new materials. Benefits: using a DIY off-grid water filter has many benefits, especially when you live away from regular water sources. First, it provides you with cleaner and safer water to drink. This helps prevent diseases caused by dirty water, like stomach infections. Second, it is very cheap. You use natural materials that are easy to find, so you don't need to buy expensive filters or bottled water. Third, is good for the environment. You don't use electricity or plastic, and you recycle natural materials like sand and charcoal. Fourth, it is easy to make anywhere, anytime. If you are camping in an emergency or living off-grid, this filter can be a lifesaver. Finally, making your own filter gives you independence. You don't depend on stores or machines to get clean water. These benefits make the DIY off-grid water filter a smart choice for anyone who needs clean water naturally. Here are some useful tips to make your DIY off-grid water filter work better and last longer. Use clean materials. Always wash sand, gravel, and charcoal before using. Dirty materials can make water dirtier. Replace charcoal often. Charcoal loses its power over time, so change it every few weeks for best results. Pour water slowly. Pour water gently to let it pass through all layers properly and clean better. The filter covered. Cover the top of your filter to stop dust and bugs from getting inside. Store filtered water safely. Use a clean container with a lid to keep your clean water safe from new dirt. Boil if possible. Always boil filtered water if you want extra safety from germs. Regular cleaning. Clean your filter and replace materials regularly to avoid clogging and bad smells. Follow these tips and your water filter will give you fresh, clean water for a long time. If you want, I can help you write scripts for your next video on related DIY survival tools. Thank you for watching! If you found this guide on making a DIY off-grid water filter useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more practical and life-saving tips. Clean water is something we all take for granted, but in many situations it's a matter of survival. What natural materials would you try first to build your own water filter? Or have you ever had to purify water in an emergency? Share your experiences or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And remember, this is just the beginning of living smarter and safer off-grid. Don't miss our next video, how to start an off-grid vegetable garden from scratch, coming soon. Subscribe now so you won't miss it. Stay prepared, stay safe,